today. When it's time to buy a home, get your keys right. Open doors today with K-Night. When it's time to sell, yeah, you know she's right. Top tier service, call K.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kimasha Knight with Key Knight Realty Group. Welcome to Real Estate, Real Answers, Real Keys. Now, today we're talking about something that causes many people to delay their dreams of home ownership. The title of today's episode is The Key to Buying a Home in Today's Market. If you've been thinking about buying a home, you've probably asked yourself questions like, should I wait for interest rates to come down? Should I wait for prices to drop? Should I wait until I have more money saved? Should I wait until the market gets better? Those are fair questions. But after helping buyers navigate the market, I've learned something very important. Most people think the key to buying a home is finding the perfect market. But the truth is, the key to buying a home is preparation. Because the market may change tomorrow. Interest rates may change tomorrow. Inventory may change tomorrow. But if you're not prepared, none of those things matter. So today I want to talk about why preparation is the real key to home ownership and why the same principle applies to your life. One of the biggest misconceptions in real estate is that buying starts when you begin looking at houses. It doesn't. Buying starts long before you ever walk through a front door. The strongest buyers, they prepare before they shop, right? They know their budget, they know their credit score, their monthly payment comfort level, their down payment options, their long-term goals. When I work with buyers, one of the first things we do is we focus on preparation. Because imagine finding the perfect house and discovering that you're not pre-approved. Credit needs work. Your debt to income ratio is too high. You don't have enough saved for closing costs. That disappointment is avoidable because preparation puts you in position to act when opportunity appears. There will never be a perfect market. There will always be higher rates, lower inventory, increased competition, economic uncertainty. The buyers who succeed aren't necessarily the ones who wait for perfect conditions. They're the ones who prepare for opportunities. Preparation creates options. Preparation creates confidence. Preparation creates momentum. The same thing happens in life. Many people are waiting for the perfect moment. They're waiting for the perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect opportunity, the perfect season. But life doesn't usually work like that. Most opportunities, they arrive before we feel completely ready. And often the difference between those who move forward and those who remain stuck isn't talent, it's preparation. Preparation is what allows you to recognize and respond to the opportunity. When you prepare, you're telling yourself, I'm expecting growth. I'm expecting progress. I'm getting ready for what's next. And the people who grow aren't always the smartest. They're just the most prepared. One of my favorite examples of this principle is found in the life of King David. Now, he was anointed king long before he became king. Think about that. God declared his future before David stepped into it. But there was a season between the promise and the possession. It was a season of preparation. David learned that leadership, courage, dependence on God, character, faithfulness, the preparation wasn't punishment, that the preparation was necessary because the position David would eventually occupy, it required the person David was becoming. I think many of us underestimate the value of preparation seasons. We want possession. God focuses on preparation. We want the house, but God may be working on the habits. We want the opportunity, and God may be developing the character needed to sustain it. Preparation is not wasted time. Preparation is progress. So here's today's real key. The key to buying a home in today's market is not predicting the future. It's preparing for it. The market will always change and the economy will always change. Conditions will always change, but preparation places you in position when the right opportunity appears. And the same is true in life. Stop focusing on what you can't control. Start preparing for what you can, because preparation often unlocks doors that waiting never will. So if you're thinking about buying a home in the next 6 to 12 months, here are 4 things that you can do today. Number 1, check your credit. Number 2, meet with a lender. Number 3, create a realistic housing budget. And then number 4, talk with a realtor about your goals. Even if you're not ready to buy tomorrow, you can start preparing today. And every step of preparation moves you closer to ownership. Today's real key, preparation wins before house hunting begins. Today's life key is preparation precedes possession. Because at Key Knight Realty Group, we believe in real estate, real answers, real keys. So if this episode helped you, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone who is thinking about buying a home, and leave a comment below. What is one thing you're doing right now to prepare for your next chapter? I'm Kimasha Knight, and I'll see you next time.
Right, make your move with K9. Keys in hand, future bright, she'll guide you home. K9, list it, love it, close it tight. Real estate done right with Kimasha Knight.